Hey guys, Danny Johnson here, and today we're going to be cleaning up some of this metal that we used for an angle grinder to cut out a pattern here on this dust shield for our transmission. And so what we're going to be using today are these polishing discs. These are really nice. They're meant for metal, so it's a lot easier than taking out a file and filing everything down. So first off, make sure that you do have safety glasses, you have your gloves, earplugs when working with this, and all the safety equipment. So as we're working with our angle grinder, make sure that it does not have any power. So if it's corded, make sure it's unplugged. If it's battery operated, make sure the battery is removed. And check the video description. I have more information about angle grinders and how to install the disc and everything, so I'll put that in the description. But basically what we're doing first is putting on our cutting disc. Sometimes you have to rotate it a little bit, and then with my right finger you can see I'm pushing a button down that locks this into place. And so now we can take in our Allen key and we can turn this and get it good and tight, and so it won't continue to spin because of that button that we're pushing down on the top of the angle grinder there. So what we did first is went through and made our cuts and trimmed out the material that we wanted to do. And so now we want to go back through and smooth out all these rough edges. So rather than taking all day with a file, we're going to be using these sanding discs, and they work out really well. You can see how sharp these edges turned out, having to cut it at certain angles to really get the material off that we needed. And so getting it smoothed out is going to be a lot faster using our angle grinder. So next we're going to be using our grinding and polishing flap disc. And so if you look at this, it's designed specifically for metal, and it has a softer feel to it, so it gives a little bit as you're using it to cut. So check the video description. I'll put a link where you can find these, and it will give you all the specifications on the back and what you're looking for. This is just, some hard metal that we just want to smooth out. It's going in between the transmission and the engine, so it doesn't really matter. We just want it smooth. So again, make sure you do not have the battery in, or make sure the cord's unplugged as we go to switch one disc for another. So to remove this, you want to be very careful because the cutting disc can still be hot, and so can the machine. So we're pushing that button down again, and that you'll feel it lock into place where we're now keeping that disc from spinning. And we can take our Allen key and go in the counterclockwise position to remove this. Now, a quick caution, as you're removing this and taking the disc off, sometimes it will take part of the tool with you. So if you look here, it's missing the little flange on the bottom. It came off on the disc, so check the disc. What I had to do is take it back off of the disc and then put it back on the machine. And you can see it is cut so that it sits in there only in one certain way. And then putting the new disc on, you can see that now it fits on there perfectly. So make sure you're not missing that piece. So we're going to go ahead and bring in this ring here, and it lines up as well. It's keyed, so it lines up, and then you spin it on and get it tight. And again, check the video description. I have a full walkthrough of this angle grinder and some really good information about it. So once we get this tight, we're holding that button on the other side of the angle grinder, and then we're getting our Allen key in here to tighten it down. Okay, so with our polishing disc now installed, we can go after all these sharp pieces of metal that are sticking out, and this will grind them down really nice. So again, make sure that you have face shield, eyeglasses, long sleeve shirt, all that. But you can see this was pretty sharp on all these areas here, and so we just went to town and just very carefully went through and just started grinding this down. So that turned out much better. It's smooth to the touch at least, and you can go in with another deburring file or something to get any other major pieces that are sticking out. But this did a quick, nice job. So that's how you can use this tool to really help you sand down some nice sharp pieces a lot faster than with a file. So please check the video description, and there's other videos that I made that are similar to this. If you like the video, please make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.